Welcome to the activation meditation for Gene Key 32, the gift of preservation. Take a moment, get comfortable, either lying down or sitting down. Begin to breathe, taking 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to sink deeper into your space, feeling your neck relax and your shoulders sinking in. Breathing in again through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling your hips soften. Feeling your body begin to get heavy as you sink deeper and deeper into your space. Breathing in again through the nose and out through the mouth. Relaxing your whole being from the top of your head down to the tipsy tops of your feet. Allowing the soles of your feet to begin to open. And feeling that freshness come over you as stagnant energy releases. Feeling your big, beautiful roots begin to ascend down from the soles of your feet and into Mother Earth's surface, moving through all her crystalline layers. As you begin to root yourself, sinking down deep into her surface, into her energy, to her core, anchoring yourself by wrapping your roots around her core over and over and over again until you feel that connection as you plug in to her heart. Allowing the flow of her rich red, radiantly healing energy rising up through your roots, entering into the soles of your feet, making its way up your legs as it begins to fill your entire being, cleansing every atom of every cell, every strand of DNA, every bone, every muscle, every organ, all of your life force blood and breath, pushing out into your skin and through it as it emerges out into all of your energetic auric layers that surround you. All your energetic bodies are being cleansed. You are being purified from the inside out. As this energy rises up through your root chakra, breathing through it as it fills you from hip to hip, rising through your sacral chakra, your spleen, just feeling that purification, that freshness come over you as it rises up through your solar plexus and into your heart. All the way up into your shoulders and down your arms, out every single fingertip, rising up and through your throat, purifying, cleansing, rising up into your chin and your jaw, in through your ears and out your nose, rising up into your third eye, cleansing, purifying, lifting of any veils or blocks, rising up into your crown as it unlocks and opens, and connects your beautiful energy into your soul chakra, feeling yourself being supported and comfortable. Your awareness brings you to that you are being supported by a bed, a very comfortable bed, in a beautiful little hut in the beautiful little rainforest village. This rainforest is filled with fruits and medicines. And while you are not the only village, this is your village. As you rise to your feet, make your way to the door, you stop for a moment at the window inside the door. You begin to watch all the people in the village just move in such synergy. Just effortlessly flowing. It looks so magical. You decide to jump right in, as if you have been doing this your whole life. You love the community. You love the teamwork. But day after day, you notice that your whole day and part of your evening is spent working, even though you're working as a team. It's a bit exhausting and tiring, even though you love what you do. You remember hearing of other villages within the rainforest that spent more time being free and happier. They must have found a faster, simpler way to do the work that we do, to allow our life to not be consumed by our work. You ask a few people in the village if they had ever ventured out to the other villages to join in, to learn and observe new ways. And you are immediately shut down. You are told, no, we are not allowed to change the ways of our ancestors. If you leave, we will have no choice but to ostracize you, to leave you isolated and all alone in your journeys. This made you feel very uncomfortable. You surely did not want to be isolated and ostracized by your own community. You did not want to be rejected. but you knew deep down in your heart that there was a better way, an easier way. How selfish of me to not want to make things easier, not just for myself, but for my community. I need to see beyond my fear right now, you told yourself. Beyond myself, beyond just this community. I am here in this community for a purpose, to serve a bigger purpose. And that night, you packed your bag and you slipped out into the dark when no one would fight you, when no one would try to stop you. You began the journey of visiting the other villages in the rainforest, and by dawn you had made it to the first village and were welcomed with open arms. When you spoke of what your mission was, they happily let you spend your days learning and observing the new ways of doing things. At this point, back at the village, word had spread that you had snuck out to the other village. The other villagers in your community were both frustrated and a little envious. You had the courage to do what they would not. But nonetheless, the community agreed that you would not be let back in, for you would just ruin the tradition that your ancestors had laid down. You would ruin their honor. About a week later, and 7 additional villages that you were welcomed into, observe and learn. Your head was filled with so much knowledge. You took a couple of extra days for yourself and camped out in the rainforest. You decided to drop all of this knowledge, all of this newfound information into your heart, to spend time feeling into it all. You began sketching new designs, playing with new ways to not destroy the ancestors' vision, to not change their ways, but to update them, to make their ways easier while still honoring the essence of their traditions, honoring the heart that they put into it. You didn't want to change them. You just wanted to make them easier. The essence would remain the same. You had it all figured out, all the sketches designed, your speech prepared. And even though you were afraid that they wouldn't accept you back in, they wouldn't accept your way of doing things, you mustered up the courage to go back anyway. After all, this wasn't just for you. This would help everyone. This was going to change the way your community operated for the better. As you made your approach to the community, You snuck in just before dawn, just before the first light. You found the biggest box, the most sturdiest box you could, climbed on top and stood tall and strong as the light of the sun began to emerge. As if you were a beacon of light, standing there firm and strong, the villagers were drawn to you as they awoke and began to surround you in silence, just waiting to see what you had to say, magnetized by your courage and this newfound light that surrounded you. They stand there, staring, waiting for you to speak, and just became enveloped in your every word as you began to share your new ideas, showing them your sketches, your thoughts, and your heart, showing them your passion, showing them that the wisdom of the ancestors was the essence of everything we create. As you began your speech, that would inevitably change it all. My community, my fellow villagers, the wisdom of our ancestors and what they taught us will forever remain in our hearts, rooting us into the essence of what we are here to do and create. Updating the way we execute that essence is what I am sharing today. It is time that we make our lives easier and more free. It is time for us to spend more time laughing and loving and sharing the gifts that we create in this community with others, not just our village, unifying us, not separating us. As you continue to share, you begin to notice out in the sea of villagers, heart after heart of each person that surrounded you beginning to light up. And as you look down, you notice that you are the brightest light of all, as this beautiful radiance shined so bright from your heart space. And every single person that was surrounding you one by one was lighting up too. You were awakening something within them. You were opening their hearts to see that the truth always, the essence always remains in our heart. And in that moment, you knew that you had activated Gene Key 32, the gift of preservation, not just for you, but for all. Effortlessly allowing everyone to detach from the old ways of doing things, seeing it rise above them as if it just magically let go and was absorbed into the light. seeing their lights of their eyes brighten as they know that they have the instinctive ability to know just what to keep alive and what to change. See, this wasn't just about your idea. It was about coming into harmony rather than in competition. It was about listening to the great wisdom of our ancestors by connecting to our heart space and allowing each of us to modernize our abilities and our gifts, to make our effortless flow in our community, our synergy, our mission that much easier, that much faster. Dedicating our life to the service of others while honoring our great spirit, while honoring ourself and what is true for us, remaining rooted in our own being while effortlessly serving the whole. As the day began to quiet down and everybody had finished celebrating the newfound wisdom and newfound essence that you had freshened this community with, you lie down that night, sealing in all this preservation, sealing in the magic of this gift with the breath. Breathing in, soaking up all the magic, and breathing out, relaxing into it. Breathing in once again, sealing in all that goodness, and breathing out, rooting yourself deeper into your own being. And breathing in once again, locking it forever in your heart, the gift of preservation. And breathing out, rooting you once again into this new space, feeling your weight return, feeling your body returning to this present moment in space. Beginning to rotate your wrists and ankles, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready to emerge, completely illuminated with the gift of preservation, you will do so. Namaste.